Hello and welcome back to 27 Fox Place. I just have a quick tidy up to do, and then I have some seasonal cleaning on my checklist today, and I don't think it's possible to actually live in a space and not make a mess. And the more the messes pile up, the more time it takes to get things tidy again, and that's when things spiral out of control. So I take a few minutes every morning to reset the house. I make the bed and tidy up the messes from the morning and put things back where they go. If I start out with a tidy house, I'm more motivated to keep it that way. The biggest part of my morning routine always starts the night before, and the more I can do the night before, the less I have to do in the morning, and the kitchen is always the biggest mess and the hardest to clean, especially after a long day, but leaving the dirty dishes until the next day only adds to the workload. It's been a minute since I cleaned off these glass shelves, and we do use all the glasses on this side of the cabinet, but most of the glasses we use for entertaining, so they haven't been getting a lot of use lately. And with the holidays just around the corner, it's a good time to dust everything off before things get too busy. And I don't plan on hosting any holiday meals this year, but it will be nice to have everything ready. I'm using a damp microfiber cloth to clean the glass shelves, and I just ran a cloth under water and wrung out all the excess water, and the water will loosen up the dust and grime that's stuck to the surface, and then I'll use a dry microfiber cloth to buff out the water spots. And the glasses are dishwasher safe, so I'm just going to put as many as I can in the dishwasher. It'll save some time, and I'll be able to empty the dishwasher before dinner. I like to run the dishwasher overnight and empty the dishwasher first thing in the morning so that I can load the dirty dishes throughout the day. But for some reason, the dishwashing schedule has been off, and it doesn't seem to be full enough to run at night. So lately, I just try to empty the dishwasher as soon as it stops running, or at least before I start to work in the kitchen. That way the dishes don't pile up on the counter. And because we constantly put dishes in the dishwasher, water splashes on the door from wet hands opening the door, and there's finger smudges left behind from closing the door, so I have to wipe down the dishwasher more often than the rest of the appliances. We use all the glasses on the lower shelf on a regular basis, but we rarely empty the cabinet, so the next time I have room in the dishwasher, I'll add all the glasses and wipe off the shelf. We keep all the plates, glasses, and serving dishes in these cabinets because it's closer to the dining table, and I keep my great-grandmother's china in the last cabinet, and they're heirloom pieces that we rarely use, but it's nice to have them on display. And of course, the china is much too fragile to put in the dishwasher, so I'll wash them by hand in hot soapy water to remove the grime and restore the sparkle. And hot water is more effective at cleaning grease and grime from dishes, and hot water gets them cleaner, but it also helps them dry faster. And the glass heats up so the water evaporates, which means less towel time and fewer water spots. And wearing gloves insulates the heat to protect your hands.
Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite shore. Hello, Ramona. I reach through mysterious ceilings, my only hope. I look for the things I don't know. I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honestly don't. I should be the last to know. We're all in this. I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honestly don't. I should be the last to know. Hello, Ramona. I mistook you for a dream. The engine glows, and I guess you always seem to know. Hello, Ramona. I push back the serious feeling. The end's unknown. To get back the life I used to know. I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honestly don't. I should be the last to know. We're all in this. I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honestly don't. I should be the last to know. I'm waiting at the doorstep, finally home. I've been gone for too long. Standing here a while.
Cleaning the display cabinets in the kitchen is a seasonal task that's not part of my morning routine, but I don't have a weekly task to do this morning, so I took advantage of the extra time so I could get it crossed off my list. Folding the laundry is usually the last part of my morning routine because it takes the longest, and so while I wait for the clothes to dry, I tidy up the house, do the weekly task, and get ready for the day. And while I was cleaning in the kitchen, the clothes were in the dryer, and now that they're dry, I can fold them and get them put away.
It's true. If only I could do one thing, I'll be with you. It's true. Baby, how I need the loving of you. Waiting at the doorstep, finally home. I've been gone for too long. Standing here a while just to take it all in. Radio is playing the song.
If you're new here, my name is Randi, and I live in Southern California with my husband and our 2 fur babies, and I make videos for cleaning and organizing motivation, and I post new videos every Friday at 6 a.m. Pacific time. So if you enjoy this type of content, be sure to take a minute and hit that subscribe button.
Baby, how I need the loving of you. Will you still love me as I'm getting lonely and old? And when you are away, I sometimes shivering cold. It is hard to define you, but you're worth more than gold. When everything is told. Waiting at the doorstep, finally home. I've been gone for too long. It is true. If only I could do one thing, I'll be with you. It is true. Baby, how I need the loving of you. Baby, how I need the loving of you. Baby, how I need the loving of you. There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by. It doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am whole again? Wait for long, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all.
And before I head upstairs to put the clothes away, I want to check on the dishwasher. And the dishwasher is still in the drying cycle, but I wanted to pull the glasses out of the dishwasher and put them away. Water collects on the top of the glasses and it makes a mess when I pull the glasses out of the dishwasher, and it's much easier to dry them while the glass is still hot. So I'll just pull them out and dry them off and put them away, and I'll let the dishwasher finish its cycle and put the rest of the dishes away later.
Feeling is all gone. I could take you back to my youth and show you what I wish I knew. My will is strong with a place to live. In the moment I hung.
And when I started putting things away, I decided to move the dessert glasses up to the top shelf and move the wine glasses down where I can reach them. And there are plenty of times when I would use a wine glass, but it's too much trouble to get in and out of the cabinet.
Remembering the words you told me. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone.
About a year ago, I decluttered my entire wardrobe, and the closet was so bad I ended up pulling everything out and cleaning everything. And I'll include a link to those videos in the description box if you want to see more about how I did that. But the closet isn't nearly as bad as it was then, but it still could use a little TLC, so I'm just going to dust off the shelves today.
What makes the sun go to sleep every night, and what's it dreaming of? I wonder. How come the sky sometimes hides behind the clouds? Maybe it's just like me, a little bit scared of heights. Why does the rain always keep on pouring down when it's gray outside? It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. Ooh, I wonder. How come the trees get undressed when it's cold? And don't they miss the leaves they left behind? Could it be to make the ground shine like gold until winter comes? Until winter comes? Until winter comes? It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder.
When I cleaned out the closet last year, I tossed all my clothes in the dryer with a dryer sheet to shake out the dust and freshen up the clothes. And while I was cleaning my husband's section, I realized I need to do the same thing with his clothes. And before I do that, though, I want to see if there's anything he wants to get rid of. So for now, I'm just going to brush off the dust.
It really makes me wonder.
I use laundry bags to wash delicate items, and I keep the bags in this bottom basket, and when I have something that needs to be washed in a bag, I toss it in here so that it doesn't get mixed up with the rest of the laundry. I try to wipe down the bathrooms between the weekly cleanings, and I'm in and out of the bathrooms every day. So once every day or two, I wipe everything down with a disinfectant wipe, and it takes 30 seconds and the bathrooms always stay clean. I love to multitask whenever I can, so while Rosie vacuums, I can empty the dishwasher. We had a wedding anniversary in October, and my husband gave me flowers, and sadly, flowers never last long enough, and I've been saving all the flowers he's given me over the years, and I keep the petals in jars, and I have 4 jars in the living room, and I've started a 5th that I keep in the bedroom, and I just clip off the buds and put them in a basket and let them dry, and once they've completely dried, I'll add them to the rest of the collection. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video and that it gives you a little motivation to work on your to-do list. And of course, remember to hit that like button and be sure to subscribe and turn on the notifications before you go. And thank you so much for spending your time with me today, and I hope to see you next time.